so bad.
I know. All I can imagine. If Synchro was here, he'd be just like...
He'd be spitting in his own grave.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the podcast, episode 55 with me and D. No?
Yeah.
Is it good? Well, yeah, we'll just go with that. I'm not going to redo it. We're trying to phase some things out. But yes, thank you for joining us on what is episode 55 of the podcast, where tonight we are joined in my bedroom because the studio is moving.
The studio has moved.
We're literally picking the studio up and taking it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And
it's in transit at the minute. It just would be too noisy, I think, to do it.
Yeah, back of a lorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, back of a wagon. No, yes, it is the 6th of June, D. Friday the 6th of June. It's still another absolute scorcher of a week. Nice, cool Friday evening. Time to sit back and discuss the weeks that we've had on the podcast.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is our weekly ritual at this point.
It is. It's
This is how we unwind.
a weekly ritual.
It's a weekly ritual. This is how we unwind at the end of the week.
Yeah, I'm so glad you could be here, D. I'm glad I could be here.
It's an unusual setup, Chris, because we're staring directly at each other.
Into each other's longing eyes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like the table setup, though.
Inescapable.
Indescribable. Insurmountable. I spoke to you before about the table setup, and I like the table setup.
You like the table setup.
I much prefer it than the studio.
We go for a casual feel on our set.
I know.
That's for the guests, you know.
It is for the guests, to make them feel at home.
But when it's just us,
Mm-hmm.
we're in business, we sit at a fucking table.
Yeah.
We do some table work.
We do a lot of table work. We have, in case you see us glancing over this way, the World Cup quarterfinal match
Brazil
and Belgium is on at the minute. It's currently 77 minutes in, and it's 2-1. Brazil just scored, so we're keeping up to date with that. We'll keep you up to date so that when you rewatch this on Monday,
you'll know exactly what happened Friday.
Yeah.
This is for you.
D, tell me about your week.
Well, Chris, what happened? That's a good question.
Yeah.
I can barely remember.
Let me think. We did our last podcast on
Friday. So I had a whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything.
Good.
I didn't do a single thing, man.
Good.
Wasted a bit of time here and there. Tried to play some games.
Tell me what you played.
Should we talk? Yeah.
Will we just do that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because I didn't play very many games. But you give me Horizon Zero Dawn.
Give me feels.
You give me Horizon Zero Dawn.
I did, yes.
And the special edition as well, which is really pretty.
It's because you get the artwork, the book of art.
It's a pretty case box
for Horizon Zero
steelbook setup.
It's very nice.
And I was very careful with it. I transited it. Mm-hmm. It was in transit to Belfast, and I was very careful with it. I put it in its own little special compartment in the bag because I don't want to damage that because it's very, very pretty.
Oh, you took it up to Belfast to play
Took it all up to Belfast. Okay. Installed it at home.
Oh, yeah.
I installed it at home, Chris, and your disc was a little bit dirty.
Oh, was it? And
I got to like 89%. And I started sticking it. It's like, shit, I'll take it out. I cleaned it. It was grand.
I have a feeling I know why it was dirty.
Was that so?
I take my discs out when I take pictures of them for Instagram.
Oh,
and I just set them down and then I never clean them again. It's a bad habit.
It got to 89% and then I had it ejected and it started from scratch.
Oh.
So I didn't get to play it then until like Monday or Tuesday. But
okay.
No, I did actual things this week, I'm sure, probably.
Yeah.
The weather was out, so I have been playing a lot of Pokemon Go.
Have you?
On the go.
Have you?
I've been going on the go.
Right, so you've been taking walks to play Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. Yeah, I've been going out of my way to go on walks. Taking the long route because there's more Pokestops.
Ah.
Yeah. That's a good game for if you want to get health fitnessness. If you want all that good health fitnessness stuff.
If you want fitness, I mean, you just got to get Pokemon Go.
You just got to get Pokemon Go. But it makes you go you go out of your way to do actual little activities, go for walks. I just cracked I hatched.
Cracked the case.
I crashed an egg.
You hatched an egg.
I hatched an egg, a 10-kilometer egg. So you have to walk for 10 kilometers for this egg to hatch. So I got that.
Serious?
Got that this week.
You have to walk 10k.
Yeah.
Jeez,
there's different
6.2 miles, D.
That's 6.2 miles, Chris, yeah.
It's a long way for a...
So I had a 6.2 mile egg and fucking just hatched the fuck out of it.
It's a game I never played, D. And I know...
You'd like it, though.
Would I?
It's no good here. Not in Isle countryside, but in a city or in Armagh or anywhere.
I'm rarely in Armagh, but for when I'm in working.
Yeah.
So unless I find a lot
if you just had Pokemon Go going when you were in work, you would you'd walk about 20 kilometers.
I walk a lot of steps a day in that place. So.
Yeah. Do you have a Fitbit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you use your Fitbit at work?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
How many steps are you racking up?
About 22 a day. 22,000.
I do about 22 steps a day.
22 steps. They're big steps, all right. Yeah. And around 20k. 20... 20,000 steps a day.
Across your 22 steps in a day, you do approximately 20 kilometers.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, about 20,000 steps a day.
Well, I'm not hitting those numbers at all. But I am getting out for actual little walks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the other day I walked to Boojum rather than have it delivered to me.
Excellent.
You know?
I want to hear about that Boojum as well.
It was delicious,
Good.
as it always is. It's
Glad I
fucking
heard
delicious.
about that. Yeah.
Very unexperimental with Boojums.
Yeah.
You know,
Just plain fajita.
I know what I like.
Well, not. Well, that just made noise. Not plain fajita, but you.
No, like
stick to
I have
it.
my regular thing, like,
Yeah.
but I know it's good. And every time I go in, I'm like, I could experiment, get something different, something maybe go a bit spicier with the salsa, maybe get a little bit extra meat, try a different, you know, maybe get guacamole,
Gotta get good.
get good, son.
Mhm.
But I don't. I just get the same thing. You know why?
Why?
Because it's fucking great.
Yeah.
And why,
Yeah.
you know, why risk it?
I haven't craved a Boojum since my bowl,
that's
but I
something.
kind of want.
That's because
one.
you inhaled the fucking bowl
Ah.
and then looked for afters. You're like, anything else going? Anything else up for
we got
grabs?
over there. You got any more of that fajita? No, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
I also had Domino's
Oh,
on Tuesday night,
good.
which
Did
made
you
me
walk
feel.
for it?
No, I
No.
got delivered.
Yeah.
I got home from work. The England match was on. I don't know.
That's right.
England are in the World Cup. I think they're doing
so,
okay.
yeah.
you know.
I think they're winning it.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're winning the World Cup.
But I haven't really heard anything about it on social media or in the news or anything. So you know,
Something
God
I hear
knows.
very little about. To be
Yeah,
honest.
very little about. I was watching them play Colombia.
Yep.
And I decided to get a wee pizza. You know, just to enjoy the day. Got
But it
myself.
was 2 for Tuesdays.
It was due for Tuesdays, but there was only one of me. And the people I was watching with, they had their food sorted, so I was kind of like, fuck it. I'll get my own pizza.
Okay. What'd you go for?
You know what I go for?
Double decadence? No. Just a double pepperoni. Thin and crispy.
You fucking serious?
Italian.
It was Italian, yeah.
It was Italian.
Single pepperoni.
Single pepperoni because you don't get enough.
Because
to
I
merit.
can't justify the extra pepperoni. They put like 3 extra slices of pepperoni on that bitch.
Should be 3 extra slices per slice.
Per slice.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's maybe 1 per slice.
Yeah.
At most.
So nothing much happened this game. We counter from Brazil.
Oh, that was awful.
Who was that?
Coutinho. Oh my
You would
god.
expect him to score.
Yeah, I was expecting a screamer.
That was absolutely brutal.
Anyway.
I was just like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, so I had the medium Italian style dough
Dressing.
What do you call that?
Base. Yeah.
Yeah, go got that.
Nice.
And a single pepperoni.
Nice.
And a garlic pizza thing. Garlic bread.
The actual big one.
No, the smaller
Oh,
one.
just
The
small one.
smaller
Good,
one.
good. Was it
And,
delish?
it was delish.
Mm.
I got it, and I got the garlic dip, and I mixed them together. Garlic on garlic. It's brilliant. But I had that, and I had it eaten in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And the company I was with commented on that.
On how fast you had the pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Not in a bad way. They were
You're just like,
impressed.
Jesus. I'm
But
not
like-
even mad.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, I didn't even realize I did that.
Yeah.
I was just eating my dinner
Good.
because I had a very, 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 very small lunch in anticipation of the pizza. So.
Okay. Did you have a stressful day? Is that what it was? Were you
No.
stress eating? No.
No.
Okay.
I just said I'm gonna have a pizza tonight with the football.
Good.
Yeah,
You should.
and it was good. And I also had I had I had a calzone this week as well.
Where'd you get that?
Little Wings
Oh, okay.
in Belfast.
Know where I'd get one though.
Yeah,
I really want to
not
try a
too much.
calzone.
Calzone. It was
Calzone.
good. It was good.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite spicy. The pepperoni was there was a pepper to the pepperoni.
That's unusual.
That's what I thought.
Domino's just don't do that.
yeah.
Do
That's
Domino's still do salami?
I don't know.
They used to have salami on their menu, and then it came off their menu. And
Well, that would imply they don't do it anymore.
I asked for it before and got it, and then asked for it again and didn't. They were like, "No, we don't do that." But I'm like, "But I've never questioned them."
Salami on a pizza is a pretty standard topping. Though,
I
isn't
like
it?
salami on pizza.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask them because I've really craved a Domino's lately, and then I think next time I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna be like, "Do you have salami?" Yes. No. Why not?
If you don't, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
walking.
Yeah, that's it. If you don't have salami, I'm gonna go like just down there and get a pizza. Go to like Apache or somewhere. No, I won't go to Apache. I'll still get Domino's. They have my money all the time.
I had 3 types of pizza this week.
Brilliant, sir.
I also had an Apache this
Did
week.
you?
Funny enough.
Where from?
Blaney.
Oh, good.
So on Saturday night, I wasn't doing anything. My sister wanted to go out. She needed someone to mind the kids. So I was like, I'm not doing anything. That's grand. I'll go up and mind them. They were all asleep. Should have just been a matter of sitting there and watching TV.
You should have Horizon with you.
I was gonna.
You
But I had to
should have,
pack
sir.
up the PlayStation. No, I didn't bother. I just went up.
Always
the road.
have it packed up. You should never have it plugged
You
in.
should be ready to go, right? But yeah, I decided to order an Apache because they deliver in. That was grand. It was good, pretty good.
Yeah.
€10 for a fucking
A
medium
large
pizza. Or a large pizza.
Is it medium or large?
It was one of those
It's
two.
a big enough.
It was a
pizza
big
for
pizza.
€10, yeah.
It thoroughly filled me, and it was good for him.
What'd you get? Pepperoni.
Pepperoni, man. I am so unoriginal when it comes to pizza. Like,
Yeah, it will. You see, that's it. Like you know what's good in pizza. So you just
I
gotta.
do. I'm gonna experiment a bit more.
Gotta stick with that.
I'm gonna experiment a bit
Aye.
more as we go forward.
Dunno.
Going forward.
I tried experimenting a bit with pizza. It was
Didn't-
good for a while,
yeah.
and then I just went back, and I was like, why'd I ever doubt myself?
I know what I like.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
But funny enough, babysitting didn't go tremendously well because at about 12:30, my niece awoke looking for her mother, and I went up and I was like, "Mummy's not here." She was like, kind of pretty understanding for a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
To be fair, she was like, "Why not?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, she's coming back soon, but it's okay. I'll be here." And she's
Yeah.
like, "Okay, I want to go downstairs." I'm like, "It's half 12.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to sleep. I want to go downstairs."
Yeah.
And that happened. That I went on for about 10 minutes.
So we compromised, and she
Yeah,
went
and
downstairs.
then we compromised. She went downstairs. So about 1:00 in the morning, this fucking 2-year-old was completely lit, like raring to go,
Oh,
playing with
no.
toys, making noise, laughing in hysterics at nothing. This girl was just adamant.
Just because she was so tired.
No, I
but
think
she
that's.
didn't
I
know
think
it.
she knew that it's bedtime, but she was like, "No, I'm having so much fun and I'm so active, so it's not time for bed."
Yeah.
And eventually she did go. It was like about 1:30 before we got her back upstairs into bed, but a bit of fun. Like,
Yeah.
didn't mind it too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not a great babysitter.
No.
I mean, any other babysitter worth their salt would have put that child to bed,
Yeah.
and she would have went
Yeah,
to sleep.
sure.
But nah.
Sometimes it's easier just to avoid the
Just,
arguments,
yeah.
the crying.
I just took her. She played. I continued to watch. I was watching
She
Westworld.
played, then I played. We both played. She
played-
watched Westworld. I played the blocks.
It was a good time had by all.
How is Westworld, by the way?
I don't really know what's going on. yet.
Okay, yeah.
I'm 2 episodes in, and like it's good.
Yeah.
It's not mind blowing,
Yeah.
but it's good television. But I'm waiting for something more conclusive to happen.
Okay.
It hasn't happened yet.
Okay, I think it will happen though.
Yeah, I
it's
think
supposed to be
it
a
will for
great
sure,
show,
yeah.
so surely something happens.
I'll stick with it,
Or
Chris.
else everybody watches it waiting for something to happen, and yet nothing has
And
happened.
because they've all heard that it's good, they just say, "Yeah, it is good.
It is good, yeah.
Waiting for something to happen. though.
One person said it was good, and everyone just follows suit. I had a quiet week as well, actually. Dee. I worked a lot during the week. Because from the last podcast to now, I didn't have any days off, so I was waiting for yesterday and today. I've been off work, so throughout the week I did nothing. I went to work. I had a couple of early days, which were nice. Finished like 4:00. Came home, trained.
Have a bit of time.
Been playing a lot of The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Doing it in the grounded mode at the minute, as you know, and it's brutal. But I'm right at the very, very end. I literally just have to get through the last door.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that'll trigger the final cutscene.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
just can't get there at the minute. So I'll probably get that either tomorrow night or Monday evening.
Very good.
My
very
next
good.
day off's Tuesday. So playing a bit of that. Watching The Office.
Good.
Watching
Good.
The Office, very good. About to finish it as well. And then I'm going to
We got a whole collection of things to watch.
gonna
here,
start
Chris.
watching
Oh,
Pokemon.
nice.
Been really wanting to watch this for a while. Again, and I put it on to see what the quality and stuff was like just on the Blu-ray disc, and it looks superb. Like
Oh,
they did a really
good,
good job
good.
of that. Like,
Nice one. You got a nice little setup of stuff there. You got Lost, Friends, The Office.
well, that's your office. That's not my
oh
office.
yeah, that's right.
Lost-
Parks and Rec
Parks and
and
Rec.
Lord of the Rings. It's some setup.
Yeah.
The RTA would just move.
I think it might have moved a little bit. I played Mario Kart yesterday, which I was telling you for the first time in ages. I think I was kind of in the mood to play it after we played Double Dash up at QCon. So we put it on yesterday on the Switch, and the four of us just tuck into it here, and it was just great. It was really, really fun. I really like that game. Like, you can, like, you're always in the mood to play Mario Kart, you just might not know it yet. You know what kind of where, like, you might not feel in the mood, but see, like, you get into a race and you just get so into it, then it's just like, oh my god, this is brilliant. Like, and it was nice to kind of break up just how tough The Last of Us was. So it was nice just to get that.
That's like the ultimate contrast. Yeah, The Last.
The Last of Us. Yeah, indeed.
I'm trying to choke
Because
down
I played some Minecraft, and then there's a decision here for a penalty.
Yeah,
That's what we're watching at the minute.
We're
5
watching
minutes
at the
added on to this game as well.
that is no more a penalty.
No,
I'm
but he
sorry.
might give it because he didn't give the last one.
Yeah, which was a clear cut
Yeah.
penalty.
No, he didn't give it.
He
No.
didn't give it. We're good.
But in Minecraft again, did some more work. But kind of just fell out of it because I was in the back of my head. The reason I'm playing The Last of Us is to finish it so I can take into Fallout. I really want to play Fallout, and I bought the Vault Dweller Survival Guide that's sitting there, and I've got the Game of the Year edition. So I just want to just take into Fallout. I want to play it on survival difficulty, and I just want to just go at it just at my own pace, do my own thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully during the week I'll take into that.
Get back into it.
Yeah.
Aside from Fallout myself, actually.
Good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, just classic Fallout formula,
good.
you know, walking around.
But for watching
Exploring.
other videos on YouTube, I would know the half of the stuff that there is to do and see in that world. It's amazing. And this time I really want to take my time with each quest and kind of, you know, like when I go into like a shop or a store or something, instead of just like ram stamming through it, I'm going to take my time to pick up the bits and pieces and read them and kind of build up a story of what's going on or what happened in this place. Yeah. Just to really enjoy it. Like
I've been playing without using fast travel a lot more.
Oh.
So I kind of plan my trips. I'm like, I got quests all around the map, and I'm gonna go over here first, and I'm gonna walk my way down.
Yep.
So and so, I'll move around that way.
Yep.
I mean, it's far better that way. Far more immersive, and you just kind of.
That's it. Yeah, because there's no fast travel in survival mode either. So I look forward to it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Gotta just walk everywhere. What else have I done this week? I bought this shirt. Bought a Hanover Cougars from Gears.
Where did you get that?
Insert coin.
Ah, right.
I seen it a while ago and it was like 40 quid, and then there was a tab open on my phone and I went into it and it was insert coin again, and it just popped up that it was on sale for 20 quid, and I was like, well, I'm buying that now.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So just put it straight into the basket.
It looks excellent.
Yeah, it's class.
It's a
really nice shirt, like Hanover Cougars, you know, the
it's
cold
It's
train.
a trash ball shirt.
Trash ball coalition. I think it says it. The Coalition Trash Ball League.
CTL.
Shirt. Yeah, CTL. Kind of made me want to play Gears when I got it again. I was like, I'd like to do this.
Yeah.
What else did I do this week? I definitely did something else.
Did you though? You're a terribly boring person.
This year, so this top, I'm looking around the room. There's definitely something else I did.
Behind you, isn't it? Whatever it is.
Got a McDonald's yesterday.
Oh yeah, haven't had McDonald's in a while. What did you
Neither
get?
we. So I've wanted one of those raspberry. Oh, what a save!
Oh dear.
Oh, days! That was an incredible save.
What minute were you in, Chris?
92, 93.
Oh my lord. Oh, it was going over, I think, was it?
I think so, but I mean, that was
important.
Oh, they got to keeper up for this? Surely not.
Back
Really?
on.
I'm sorry, we're just kind of pausing. We're pausing the podcast for a moment till we see this.
If anyone doesn't like football, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but this is.
Use the timestamps to skip ahead.
I mean, we haven't said anything on the World Cup throughout the Oh, keeper just came running in.
Keeper came running up,
and they put it wide.
Awful.
That was terrible.
Awful.
That was absolutely terrible. I doubt Brazil are going out here, G.
It looks like this is the end of Brazil in this World Cup. By the hands of Belgium.
Went to McDonald's yesterday. Haven't had one in ages. I really wanted one of those raspberry cooler things. Raspberry cooler, raspberry ripple cooler. I don't know what the hell they're called.
McRaspberries, yeah.
They're like, you know, the milkshake, the raspberry ripple milkshake. That they have
Okay,
in. So got one of those. Got myself some cheeseburgers. I got a chicken sandwich as well.
Cheeseburgers, like
Yeah.
anyone else gets a cheeseburger at McDonald's.
If it's not enough, one's not enough. Got a chicken sandwich as well, and got some fries and some selects, and it was really, really good.
Good.
Nice
That's
meal.
a hefty meal.
It was. I got it kind of early on in the day, and then last night I had some sushi.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, just
what
picked
did you
up-
think of the sushi?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, it was good.
Have you had sushi before?
Yeah, I've had sushi
Okay,
numerous times before, but not in a very long time. Picked it up. I was like, this will make a nice snack. We're playing The Last of Us last night, myself and Aaron. I was just like, I'm just gonna have some sushi and a Coke vanilla and enjoy this, and it was absolutely brilliant.
There you go.
How
How do you feel about vanilla Coke? Coke Zero, vanilla Coke Zero.
It's good, but I prefer the cherry.
Really?
Yeah,
haven't
Coke
had the
Zero,
cherry.
Coke Zero cherry. I'll get you a cherry one. It's very, very good. I bought. That's it. Over. That's it.
Belgium are through to
Belgium
the
are
semi-final.
through to the semi-final. Brazil are out.
I'm almost glad to see
Wonderful game.
it. Yeah.
That was a very good game.
I got
actually.
Belgium in the sweepstakes, so I'm happy to see this.
Good.
Yeah, Neymar's a
Neymar. Yep.
bollocks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
100%.
Well,
That's good to see.
Yeah, that is good to see. I'm happy with
Excellent,
that.
yeah,
That will conclude the football speak. I think,
Yeah,
for this
there we go.
podcast. If you don't care anything about
I
that,
have no idea what's going on.
Christopher, stop slapping the table.
Sorry.
Like the table has a mind of its own here.
It really
kinda,
does.
It's kind of slithering and moving about.
See it just going everything off. Oh
We
god.
put too much on the right side of the table.
Yeah.
That's gonna collapse now.
Yes. So I
Yes.
fell asleep on
Oh boy.
Tuesday night. Okay. So I work Wednesday morning, and my alarm was due to go off at 5:10. And I was like, that's fair enough. And I woke, as I do most nights, middle of the night, well, about 2:45 I woke. I was like, my phone was in the charge. I was like, I'm just going to take this off the charge, like I do, check the time, fall back asleep. Took it off the charge, press the button, nada. I was like, oh God, what's wrong? Press it again, nothing. I was like, fuck, was my charge not on? So I turned on the light, sat up. My phone had the green light that it was fully charged on it, and it was not doing a thing. And I was like, oh God, what's wrong with this? So I was like looking about the room to see if I could find my watch lead to charge my watch to get an alarm set, because I knew if I fall back to sleep,
there'll no waking you.
Huh?
There'll be no waking you.
Exactly. And then I started stressed out, and then the more I stressed, the more I woke, and I was sitting buzzing then. Long story short, my phone broke.
Yeah.
Software issue with the phone
Sounds
is
like
what they
that.
put it down to. Broke. So I bought a new one. I bought the Xite.
Nice.
It's a very nice phone. I still
It is a
haven't
very
taken-
nice
yeah.
phone. And you haven't taken the tape off yet.
I'm waiting to get that. I'm waiting to get a cover for
You're
it.
going to take it off, though.
Yeah.
Because your last one, you just didn't take it off.
Huh?
Your last one,
That's
you
right.
did-
Yeah, it
you
stayed
just-
on for ages,
for
and it's
years.
already peeled off slightly, and I don't like it.
No.
But yeah, it's a very, very nice phone indeed. It's taken me a little bit to get used to it, but the camera on it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Great space, decent operating system. It's very, very fast, and the battery's supposedly very, very good.
I've heard only positive things about the S8.
So
for the
I
most
mean,
part.
yeah,
Good phone.
yeah,
Good
I'll
phone to
stick
have.
with it until this one breaks.
You stand by it, Chris.
I'll get myself a case for that. But I think that was my week. I had a very quiet week.
Quite enough.
We just worked a lot. Yeah.
I had another tasty meal I forgot to
What'd you
mention. We had a Bunsen burger. So Bunsen is like a
like a Bunsen burger?
yeah
Burner?
I think that's the pun.
Ah.
Bunsen burgers, but like it's a burger joint. They ask you how you want your burger done.
Oh, yes.
which is
this
always a
place.
good sign. And I had like a medium cheeseburger
Oh, God, that
with
sounds great.
onions, pickles,
That sounds amazing.
cheese, sauce. It was delicious. And sweet potato fries, Chris, which were fucking gorgeous as
That
well.
actually sounds brilliant, D. You're
Yeah.
making me hungry.
Neglected to mention that, and it was delicious.
You're making me salivate.
Um,
When did you get that?
got today for lunch.
Brilliant. Well done, sir.
There's something else that I completely forgotten about at this point.
Let me
but,
see. World Cup, McDonald's, new phone. I'm going strong through the July 30.
yes,
that's what I
I've
meant
been
to
keeping
say.
up.
So I wanted to do my top 30 games out of my collection. One every day. I'll post it to Instagram.
Yeah,
Throughout July. So I'm on day 6 today. The Last of Us today.
seen it.
Lots more to come from
Seen
that.
a pleasant surprise with Ty,
Ty
the
the
Tasmanian
Tasmanian
Tiger.
Tiger. I just have such good memories of that
Yeah.
game from, as I said, I never really played many more platformers after Crash Bandicoot. So I played Crash Bandicoot when I was young. Then the next one I think might have been Ratchet and Clank, or it might have been Ty.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. But I do remember just putting hours into Ty, just trying to get all these different boomerangs and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is a winner chicken dinner. So I got it in Xbox like a couple of years ago and played it.
Nice.
And I kind of want to play it again.
Yeah, you should. You should.
Just- yeah. So yeah, I'm keeping up with that. If
Indulge
you listen to this podcast, find us over on Instagram. Just search for Team Xite, I believe
Yep.
we are. And you can keep up to date with what's going on there.
Team Xite.
Mhm.
That's how we spell Xite.
Yeah. We also have plans for our new studio now, I think,
Yeah,
which
seems
is
that
very
way.
exciting.
I mean,
news.
the studio is currently moving. It's
Yep.
in transit, so
it's in transit.
we have pulled the trigger on this. It's happening.
Mm-hmm. It's something big is coming. Yeah.
Something wicked this way comes.
Yep. What?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Lots of phrases. though.
I think that was my week. I think it's been a quiet enough week.
That's a nice bookend for your week.
Yeah, it is a
Moving
nice.
studio.
Good God, it's because we don't sit around the table that often. We have to get much better at this whole.
Yeah, this is something we can work on, Chris, because we're gonna, along with moving the studio, we're gonna change it up. We're gonna add a
Oh,
table. We're gonna remove a couch.
Yeah,
We're
add
gonna
a
mix
table,
some shit
remove
up.
a couch, get proper setup, cable management going.
Just get real weird with it.
Yeah, get real funky with it. Yeah, pretty much. Let me see. Before we go into this, yes, you said lead with this, and I completely forgot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fuck's
We are
sake.
riding a high
Yes.
today.
We are riding a big high today. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you, because as of today we hit our very first milestone. Well, our first big milestone with this channel. We hit our 100 subscribers to the channel on YouTube. We'd like to say a massive thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel to make it so at this point it's
100
100
people.
Yep.
Or robots
Yeah,
watched or subscribed.
to
Our
Xite
channel.
Gaming. Yeah.
That's class.
It's great, D. It is. It's great. It's so nice to see. And we've said it time and time again that Although we do prefer, no, we
Careful
love our 100 subscribers.
Yes.
No, what I was
prefer
going to
them.
say is, we love getting the interaction with
Mm.
whoever our subscribers are, our friends on the social media platforms.
Yeah, subscriber
We
or
love
not.
that. Yeah, we've pretty much just said that like we weren't gonna base this channel around how many subscribers we had. That regardless of the number, we were just gonna keep pushing forward and just to do this every week because we enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
But seeing that just change to the triple digits today was
it's
such
nice.
a nice feeling.
Very, very nice.
Very rewarding. And
Can't happen without. Kind of didn't really see it coming because we were sitting on 98 for like a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For a long time,
Yep.
and then just ticked
just
up to
bing,
100
bing.
today.
There we go. So thank you very much indeed, and we will have a couple of very special videos I think coming soon.
Yeah.
Based around our subscribers and our 100 subscribers. So
To celebrate it.
yeah,
to celebrate
hopefully by the
you
end of
people.
this week, if I get a bit of time to get finished off with the mine shafts,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can get that done, and we'll go through each and every one of you that we know. Remember to make your profile public so
Yeah.
we can see you and we can see who's subscribed.
We can
But,
add you to the now infamous Minecraft mine shaft.
Yes, 100%. Thank you very much to everybody for that and to getting us to this point. Remember, you can find this podcast and all of our previous podcasts over at youtube.com. Just search for Xite Gaming. Can we use that now?
Swoosh.
Can we use a slash now?
Oh yeah, it's 100 subscribers. Gets you the.
yeah.
We're gonna have a custom URL
Yeah, we are.
very shortly. So
Yes.
yeah, watch that space.
Until we have the custom URL now, though, you just go to YouTube,
Just search.
search for Xite Gaming, do what you've done. You'll find this, the link to the podcast as well in all of our other social media, Twitter,
Yep,
Instagram,
yep,
Facebook.
yep.
And you can find the audio versions over at iTunes Podcast Addict if you're an Android user or any other podcast
Yeah,
hosting service,
anything at all.
basically. And we will be doing a lot more to make sure that these become a hell of a lot more available to you guys.
Yep.
In the not too distant future. All that being said, now the road, D.
Change is afoot.
You got any news this week?
No.
I've been keeping up with one story in
got no
particular,
news.
and it's nothing to do with gaming. But have you seen this about the lost boys in Thailand?
Oh yeah,
My God, incredible! at the minute.
insane,
It's-
absolutely incredible.
So 12 under 16 footballer
Yeah.
from Thailand and their coach got
Yeah.
lost in a cave formation in Thailand, basically, and
It flooded.
it flooded due to it being rainy season, and now they're trapped
Yeah.
in a cave. They're
They're
trapped
trapped.
for 9 days before they were found.
Yeah, they were in there for 9 days, and no one knew whether they were alive or dead,
Yep.
or if they were even if they didn't know where they were at all.
Yep, they've been found. So I think tomorrow will be like the 12th day or something. They've been
Yeah.
found. They've got food and water and stuff to the boys at the minute. The thing is, the cavern that they're in is rapidly running out of oxygen. And they actually can't get. They've sent in divers. They've got like British divers in to help out
Yeah.
with this,
Yeah.
but they can't get the boys out at the minute. They've tried pumping the water out.
Not
They've
working.
tried. They're trying to drill in. They're trying to come up with all this. Basically, the safest route back out can't house scuba gear.
Yeah, it's not
too
yeah,
narrow.
Yeah, it's too narrow.
And already a diver has died going down lane.
Diver died today. Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
So it's a big operation at the minute.
They were saying like they're considering using some sort of equipment to have the boys scuba swim out. That would
Yeah.
involve like training each and every one of them how to like
how to use the scuba gear.
which would take. We're talking weeks already there.
And as of today as well, Elon Musk has loaned his engineers to the cause to see if they can come up with some kind of solution to it. But apparently, I was listening to the news and there's reporters reporting from the area, the village that they're in, and they're having like a full blown festival at this.
Well,
at the
yeah,
minute.
because
Yeah.
the kids are alive.
The kids are
This is
alive,
what,
so
like,
they're loving this, and
people are
there's
surprised.
food vendors, there's people giving out free food, there's
Yeah,
music
yeah.
every night, there's dancing. They had a barber down just cutting people's hair for free.
It's just people just being bros.
Massive,
People just
yeah.
coming together to help out in time
Pretty
of
much.
crisis. Like
It's like Timmy O'Toole in The Simpsons.
that's exactly what it's like.
That's
yeah,
what it is. Yeah.
It reminds me as well of remember the Chilean miners a
Yes,
couple years ago. Like,
indeed.
and
They were-
that
they
was
were-
something that was just like it was miraculous that they made it out, and I'm really hoping the same thing can happen
Yeah.
with these.
So I can't
Kids,
wait.
like,
Hopefully,
kids,
by
man.
the next podcast, we'll be able to say that shortly after this podcast, they were
rescued.
got rescued.
But the other possibility is that they're talking about is like because they can get food in and they can get air in
Mhm.
and they can get sort of people in very small numbers
Mhm.
in and out. They're talking about like if worse comes to worse, just waiting it out.
yeah,
2 months.
waiting it out in the
2 or
rainy
more
season.
months until the rainy
Crazy,
season ends
like.
and the flooding sort of
Yeah.
subsides. Imagine like being
Imagine
in a
waiting,
cave.
yeah, for 2 months.
Fucking
It's a
hell.
long time, man. It's a very long time. But yeah, can't wait. I can't wait to see what becomes of it. Basically.
Yeah, I just really hope there's a positive ending to all
Yeah,
this.
100%. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's absolutely massive news at the minute, and obviously thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're are you keeping up with Wimbledon at the minute?
Yeah,
Wimbledon's
a
on.
bit. Yeah, Wimbledon's happening. It's just in the absolute shadow of the World Cup right
the World
now.
Cup. Yeah, indeed. Good to see Federer still doing his thing on the court.
Yeah, still rocking it.
Serena Williams still holding strong as well. Did you do anything for 4th of July? I meant to ask you.
No, Christopher, because
We're not American.
We're
We
not
don't
in
celebrate
America.
our independence.
yeah, well, we didn't get independence on the 4th of July.
We should have celebrated. What do you call that day? Not requisite. Is it Requisition Day? No. What do you call that day in Fallout that they're celebrating in Vault?
Reclamation Day.
Yes.
Reclamation Day. Yeah.
Vault 7. Yeah, we should have celebrated that. Celebrate our reclamation.
See, we don't do the
Us leaving the studio.
We don't do
our
the 4th of July here. We do the 12th of July.
Yeah.
We're all saving up for it.
Yeah. Big bonfire.
Funny enough, like 4th of July went even because we have a lot of people like on Twitter and stuff who follow us who are all American.
Yeah.
A lot of our subscribers I think as well are American, and we follow a lot of Americans on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Didn't hear a whole pile about the 4th of July this year.
Yeah. It's very low key. It was a low key 4th.
It was a low key 4th.
Good to see it.
It was a good Wednesday.
Very good.
But it was a low key 4th of July.
Very good. What about this unseasonable weather as well? Well, it is unseasonable.
It's gotten a lot cooler, thank fuck.
It's still very warm.
It's still 20s, 23, 24 every day.
Manageable. More manageable now.
More manageable.
Yeah.
Still lovely, but not just like putting you out of it kind of.
100%. D, we've talked a lot on this podcast about food.
Incessantly.
We've talked a lot about different kind of fads and different things. And one of the things that's cropped up time and time again, particularly from yourself because you do a lot of it, is intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
I'm going to pick your brain a little bit about it this evening as well. And basically a couple of things off that, like OMAD, a couple of different food challenges, cheat meals, stuff like that there.
Cool.
So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about tonight in the podcast.
Yeah, if you're interested in that.
If you're interested in that kind of thing. If not, use the timestamps down below that will be available at some point.
Yeah, we do. We always say we're going to do the timestamps.
Yeah.
But
I think we should just start doing what it's obvious to. Have you seen theirs? Every time
timestamps coming soon,
yeah.
And they never seem to
never
arrive.
do. Because by the time those timestamps are ready, I mean the next podcast is going out. So what's the point, really? Like,
what is the point? If you're watching, it's obvious. We love your stuff, but get your shit together. We can say that, even though we never put our timestamps in. And if we do put our timestamps in, it's one saying main topic.
Yeah, main topic. That's it. Yeah, so you know where to find the main topic.
You can sift through the rest of the shit. I mean, the content.
Yeah.
Till you get there.
That's something we'll look at in the future.
Yes.
Only have the profit. Intermittent fasting day.
Yeah,
you do it. A lot of people around the world seem to do it nowadays as well.
Yeah, it's catching on as a habit. What would you use to describe kind of like there's a lot of eating fads and fad diets and stuff. I wouldn't describe intermittent fasting as either a diet or a fad.
Neither would I. No, I wouldn't describe it as a fad. Definitely not.
No, it's more of like a regime on how you eat your food. So the actual food you're eating is kind of irrelevant, if you're looking at it strictly from the terms of intermittent fasting. So you could be an absolute pig eating complete shit, as I do, and still following sort of the schedule of intermittent fasting.
Yeah, of course.
Or you could be proper, like I'm dieting, I'm cutting, I'm eating healthy, clean food. Like a lot of fitness people will be doing this, hitting their macros, following all that there, and still
following the guidelines for intermittent fasting.
So essentially, intermittent fasting is kind of what it sounds like. It's fasting for intermittent periods of the day or week.
Yeah.
So
what way do you do it?
My most common way is what you would call a 16-8 or a 20. An 18-4. No, 18-6. I can't. 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, so it's 24 hours in a day.
So you can do 18 and 6.
So 18 hours on, 6 hours off.
Yeah.
Or 6 hours on.
6 hours of eating, 18 hours of fasting. So 18 hours on fast.
So the larger portion of the day here is what we're saying is you
don't
not
eat.
Eating.
You fast, right?
So you're giving yourself a very small window of the day where you get in all of your calories.
Pretty much. Not necessarily that small though. I mean, like if you're talking, a lot of people do 16-8, which is you have 8 hours of your day where you can eat. So essentially, most people have breakfast,
which would suit a lot of people.
You could make it work a lot easier than you think. A lot of people would say, I couldn't skip breakfast. That's grand. Have your breakfast at whatever, like 9 o'clock, we'll say, if you're like a sort of standard 9 to 5 kind of working thing. Have your breakfast at 9, have your lunch, a big lunch at maybe 1 or 2, and maybe a snack then at 5, just before your window closes.
Yeah.
And then that's it. You don't have a big
9 o'clock the next day.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have a big dinner that evening. You go to bed hungry, right? A lot of people can't cope with that.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah, but a lot of people think that as well. But the reality is, I mean, you're not going to die.
No, but I'd be so cranky.
Maybe.
Surely your sleep.
This is true. Like, you have
Does
to
your
find.
sleep not deteriorate? Your quality of sleep not deteriorate?
No, it's actually not necessarily the opposite, but you should not eat food like later than 6 o'clock. Because it takes energy for your body to metabolize. So whenever you're sleeping, your body's metabolizing the food that you've recently eaten, even though it was 4 or 5 hours ago. Your body's not in a complete state of rest. So it's actually better to go to bed hungry, because then your body is not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's focusing on repairing cells, sleeping, and whatever the brain does at night, doing all that stuff. And then you wake up in the morning, you feel hungry, and you have that kind of caveman impulse to go
And just
do
eat.
work to get food.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people like keto people will always like talk about this. Like, this is how we were built as
human beings.
As human beings, you wake up in the morning. Now I have to work to find food. And like, I mean, I don't know if I really believe all that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people who tell you like psychologically it's the best way to go, and like there's health benefits to it, because apparently apparently because if you're fasting for extended periods of time, your body is in the state of kind of like, we are not comfortable, so we have to be like alert.
Yeah.
So it's more ready to repair cells if they're damaged. It's more ready to do kind of fight or flight activities.
That's interesting.
This is a concept to it.
So like, if you're hungry and say you get injured, your body. Okay, yeah. So if you're hungry,
it's not necessarily getting injured though. It's like
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how, like, is that the same thing? If I was in a state of starvation, no, that wouldn't work.
No, it's not. It's not going to actually like
Just
help
answer my
you.
own question.
Yeah, as you like, if you break a bone or whatever, eat. Like, you need food to repair all that and all. But it's kind of like internally, your cells are like they're kind of constantly processing.
Yeah.
Like, and if you're in a state of starvation, so you don't have like any like energy like just easily accessed, they have to work harder, which means they work more efficiently.
Oh yeah.
This is the concept. I haven't really read in much on this. There are studies out there that say, okay, if you practice intermittent fasting, there's like a 3 or 5% chance you'll less likely to develop this disease, and there's certain benefits for what do you call it, like heart diseases,
like
cardiovascular disease is reduced if you do intermittent fasting. But a lot of people like to skew those numbers. Like, a lot of people who practice like 16/8, so 16 hours a day you fast, which is like one of the easiest versions of intermittent fasting. They would say, oh, these are the health benefits, but those health benefits were found in people who fasted 2 days out of a week.
Okay. So is this intermittent fasting? So do majority of people follow this 7 days a week, or is this just something that you may do like once or twice a week, or does it entirely depend on your lifestyle?
It depends on your lifestyle. I mean, at the end of the day, the whole point of it is, there's a couple of different reasons. Some people are doing it for health benefits. They believe that this is going to actually benefit them, like in the long run, longevity wise. You're going to live longer, you're going to feel healthier if you practice intermittent fasting. Other people do it because it just works for their routine. Some people like, I've talked about this before, like some people like feeling hungry. You feel hungry, you can, as I say, you have a basic human need. You have to do work, you have to achieve the food because you're hungry. A caveman like had to go get the food to fill that like need. And then other people, like by far the most common way is to lose weight. And so for the purposes of that, it's just kind of, if you're eating for only 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day, as I would normally do, there's less time to eat food. And so you can't eat as much. That is like people will argue it's not to do with that. It's to do with how your metabolism processes that food differently and more efficiently. And there probably is truth to that a bit. Yeah. But the reality is you can't eat as much.
You can't eat as much in the 8 hours as you would,
So you starve yourself.
Right. So what way do you work it?
I do 18/6. So
18.
I'll starve myself for 18 hours a day and I'll eat for 6. So I'll have lunch at 1 and I'll have dinner at 7 and I'm done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you not starving? So what time do you get up at in the morning?
About 8.
Are you not starving between 8 and 1?
That's what I mean. It has to sort of suit your own schedule. I never eat breakfast. Never eat it. If I was eating breakfast before like 11, I was forcing myself to eat it.
Good God, man.
It just takes my metabolism a little while to wake up.
Yeah.
That's grand. So I was like, no bother me going to 1 without food. Some days it's tougher than others, obviously. But there's a couple of things you can do if you are like, you really need to feel full. Like you just can't, you can't focus and you can't concentrate, and you're like maybe get cranky.
Yeah.
Like green tea's a great. Green tea's a great one.
Green tea, water, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where do liquids fall into this?
What? Right. Okay. So there is disagreements
Yeah.
in the community. In the
So obviously you're gonna have like your fucking gun ho
die hard
water or nothing, or sometimes not even water.
So like people will call that a water fast, which is the only thing you have when you're fasting is water. Straight water, that's it. Because anything else is going to activate your metabolism, you're going to lose. So obviously there's that benefit of like your metabolism isn't processing anything until you start eating. So like it's lowering like your not insulin or glucose levels or something. I don't know the science behind this, but a lot of people believe that whenever you start when your body starts metabolizing, it's already exited the fasting state. Right. So if you have like what is like a 0 calorie thing that actually like Coke, right? Coke. That's like 0. It says 0 calories, but like it actually has like one calorie, right? Yeah. And people would say, well, your body has to do something to process that, right? Whereas water is there's just nothing in it.
Yeah, just liquid.
Other people would say anything under like 15, 20 calories. Some people would say anything under 50 calories. Don't worry about it. So if you're if you're trying to lose weight from this, like it's fine.
It's fine to go. Yeah.
Take a cup of tea.
Needs, of course,
take a cup of hot tea or cold water, because cold water is really, really good.
Yeah.
It makes you feel full, and it makes your body sort of actually work.
Works to heat it up.
Essentially. So some people would say water fasting is the only way you're going to get.
So is that what you'll have in the morning? Then you get up, will you just have water?
I'll have a drink of water to wake me up normally. Then I'll have nothing till I get to work, and then I'll have about a liter of water, of course, over the course of the first couple of hours, and I'll have a cup of green tea or some sort of tea or something hot as well, just to keep me going. Yeah. And then that's it. Then I have my lunch at 1, and I feel so full after that. It feels great. Yeah. And I can go through the rest of my working day getting that buzz
just from
the food. And I'll have a can of Monster as well.
Will you snack during the day, like between the 1 and the 7 o'clock?
I don't feel the need to. Wow. For me, I feel so full after the lunch. It was kind of like,
wow. Imagine a world. You live in it. So, with another side question, with you eating less food, do you find the effects of caffeine to be greater?
On an empty stomach, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. If I have had nothing to eat and I have a can of Monster, I'm fucking jumping. I'm buzzing like. Whereas if I have food, it's like alcohol as well. That's the same effect, right? But I generally don't have any caffeine until I've had food. I have my can of Monster about 3 o'clock after I've had my food and before I've had my dinner. My family.
Will you have a can of Monster every day? Yeah.
I have a can of Monster every day, just out of habit now at this point. But I like it; it gives me a little bit of a. It does give me. I have a noticeable effect when I have it, like so. Okay, that's good, like for me.
And then your evening meal, you just eat kind of whatever you want to eat.
This is why I mainly do intermittent fasting, because I can eat what I fucking want. Yeah, I am aware roughly of what calories is going into it, but I'm not focusing on that. I'm not going like shit. That's actually gonna put me over. Calories I wanted to take today. I'm going like, this is grand, because I'm not going to eat anything again until 1 o'clock the next day. That gives me. It gives me kind of
incentive there,
peace of mind.
Yeah, but it would give me an awful incentive to think, right, this is my last meal at 7 o'clock. I'm not going to eat at 1 o'clock, so I have to eat
a good meal.
House down here.
Yeah. You know? See, that's kind of you kind of target that, but then in reality you're kind of like, well, I can't eat the fucking house down because I had lunch a couple hours ago. Yeah. So your second meal isn't actually as big as you think it's going to be. Yeah. It's normally the first meal you have is.
How strict are you with the timing of your meals then?
No, it's grand. Like, I mean, if I have lunch an hour earlier, I'll just stop eating an hour earlier and try and match it that way. Yeah. If I go over by 2 or 3 hours, if I go for 9 hours one day, that's fine as well. Like, I mean, the idea for me is you should be adopting a new way of eating, right? So instead of dieting, it's just like kind of like, I'm doing a diet now. I'm going to do a diet for 6 weeks. Yeah. And then after that, I'm going to go back to eating regularly. And you're going to put on that weight you lost from your diet, probably. Yeah. For me, it's like, this is just how I eat. This is how I like to structure my day.
Nice.
And, sometimes it'll go off. And sometimes I'll have a meal at the fucking midnight, because why the fuck not? Yeah. But generally, this is how I eat. And I think I'm better for it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you tried different ones in the past as well, and this has been the winner for you, like, or is this just something that you tried and just
do you know
I'm just
what?
gonna
Like,
stick with
I
it?
kind of like to mess around with it just to see like how it affects my body and like what kind of changes it has. So like, I've done one you mentioned, OMAD.
Yes, let's talk about OMAD now then. So
So,
OMAD,
Yeah, so
the
mainly what I
abbreviation.
do is like 18-6. So 18 hours of fasting, 6 hours of eating. That's grand. Another version of intermittent fasting is 1 meal a day.
OMAD.
OMAD, OMAD, right?
Okay.
And that is exactly what it says. It's
One meal.
you eat one time during a day. Now there is a bit of leeway there. It's not necessarily you sit down for dinner, you eat it, and you're done. It's kind of like your eating window is like an hour
Okay.
or 2 hours,
Okay.
and you sit down. And
Okay.
like, some people will sit down. It's kind of like um, Muslims who follow Ramadan.
Oh, Ramadan, yeah.
They will normally have like a massive meal after the sun sets. And like,
Yeah.
they'll eat like a
Crazy,
lot there,
yeah.
right? And that's kind of like what OMAD is. It's kind of like you'll sit down, you'll just have a really big, delicious meal, eat what you want, and you'll fill yourself over a course of an hour and a half. Like, it's not just kind of lunch for the sake of lunch. Some people do that. Some people are just like, I'm just gonna have one meal today.
And can you choose when in OMAD you have your meal?
Yeah. I mean, like, the idea is one meal every 24 hours. So you could do OMAD at 1 o'clock. You could have your meal at 1 o'clock, and then the next day, you're like, if I want to go 24 hours, I got to go to 1.
Yeah.
Or I might run to 6,
Yeah, and then have a meal at 6.
and then have a meal at 6, and the next day you can go to 6, or you can do whatever. But for me, when I try that, and I've done it a couple of times, it's kind of just like, I want to see if I can push. So I had my lunch at 1, and
Yeah.
I'm like sitting at home, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm playing Fallout or something, right?
Mhm.
There was a guy I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, and he mentioned this. I can't think of his name, but he's talked a lot about intermittent fasting.
Black guy?
No, I don't think so. He mentioned like he was of like Egyptian descent.
Right.
I forget his name entirely, but he was a doctor anyway. But he would say like he would be at work, and he would want to get so much done that
Okay.
he just didn't want to stop for 20 minutes to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm
Yeah.
gonna push this till 1, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat like fuck. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take 2 hours and have a massive lunch, and I'm gonna eat,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna get back into what I was doing.
Yeah.
So rather than breaking up like your flow to go eat,
Yeah.
you know, you free up a bit of time. I've done that a couple of times where I'm just kind of like, I want to go do this and I want to go do that, but I wouldn't really have time. I have to find food in the middle. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat that food. I'm just going to go from one thing to the other and not have that delay and see how I get on. And I've done that, and like it's easier than you think.
I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I think
I think you could. I think everyone definitely can.
Yeah.
You mightn't feel too good though. For me, I'm kind of like I like the fact that I can say to myself, I haven't eaten in like 26 hours now.
Such a discipline, like.
Yeah, but you kind of get like a bit of a kick out of it because you're kind of like, fair play to me for
You
doing
just
that.
want to keep pushing yourself to see
Yeah.
how far you can go.
And you're kind of going like, I don't feel that bad, like, you know. But then again, I am not a strict water faster, so like I
Yeah.
have my can of Monster,
Yeah.
which is I think there's like 12 calories in a can of Monster.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about those 12
No.
calories at all. From
Liquid calories or.
you know what I mean? Like it's 12 calories. Some people would say, well, you broke your fast. You took calories
Yeah.
of some form. Whereas I would say, but it's not going to affect my body. That's not going to make me gain weight of any
No.
description. But that's the other main reason that I do occasionally have one meal a day is because I want to eat like a fucking pig.
Yeah.
Like, for example, when I had that Domino's,
Yeah.
that was the only meal I had that day.
Wow.
I still had a very, very, very small lunch. I had a can of Monster for lunch.
Jesus.
Because I knew I was getting
A
the pizza that
Domino's.
night, and I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm just gonna skip lunch. Went out and I played
Does it
some
make you enjoy it more?
It kind of does.
Yeah.
I went out and played Pokemon Go, went for a walk, came back, was pretty hungry, had a can of Monster, and that's it. Sat in my stomach, made me feel a bit better. And then I was just sort of sitting waiting, fuck, I can't wait for my pizza tonight.
Wow.
And it was extraordinary.
That's pretty cool. And did you? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I get you now. Wow.
That's
So
the way you do
right.
it.
So running off that then. So when you're doing your intermittent fasting or OMAD or whatever, like
Oh man.
surely it comes to a point when you just think, oh fuck this, I just want to eat. Does it? Does it
Yeah.
get to that point?
Yeah, it does. Like,
And if it does, what are the go-to meals for you then?
so if I've decided, like, normally I have my go-to meals planned out. I'll be like, I'll get the craving before I do the fast. If you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's kind of like that day at work, I was like, I want a pizza tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fast until I have that pizza.
Fair enough.
My biggest ones,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, a Domino's pizza. A Boojum.
Nice.
I won't always fast for a Boojum because it's not even that. It's about 1,000 something calories. Like, but like sometimes I'll like only eat that, and other times I'll have a lunch on that.
Right.
I don't know. Like, there's nothing else where I would just like specifically go.
Are there no other foods? Like, do you not just be thinking, oh God, I'd love this? And because that's how I work.
I'm very good at going. No, I'll have that tomorrow.
God.
Yeah.
I'm so different than you.
I like starving myself a bit.
Yeah, I
for some
don't.
reason.
I like as soon as I feel hungry, I'm like, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. It's probably to do with the training and stuff too.
Well, yeah, your build's completely different at this point. You had to train yourself to eat like 6 meals a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I have like scaled down from 3 to 2, which is like the completely different
True.
kettle
True.
of fish.
I look forward to at the minute I eat 1, 2, like does a protein bar count as a meal?
No.
Nah.
It's a
1,
snack.
2, 3, 4 meals a day just, and it's nice.
Yeah.
But I try to keep them as clean as possible.
Yeah.
So that I
yeah,
can
yeah.
look forward to me just going. Although, like in saying that, I still have like a pizza most days. Pizza is one of my meals most days.
That's a pretty substantial meal.
Yeah. Like if I work early in the morning, I'll have a pizza in the evening. And if I don't at work, I'll just have a giant lunch.
Yeah.
Just to get calories in. But like there yesterday, I was just like, oh my God, I really want ice cream. So I got a Ben & Jerry's.
I seen that.
I really wanted that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd just be like, I really want chocolate. Do you ever take cravings like that? Where you just think, no? Do you not get cravings like that?
I do get cravings like that, yeah. But I like normally I'm just kind of like, nah, I'll get that later. At a later date. I'll save that up for whenever I'm going to pig out at lunch.
That's it. Like I don't really act on them all as much, but like sometimes when the craving hits, like I just can't. I'm just like, oh. I've been craving an Indian for a very long time now, and I haven't acted upon that.
See, yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like if it's not really easily accessible to me, I'm very good at resisting.
Oh yeah,
it, like,
yeah. Well, that's it. Nothing is really easily accessible to me, especially where I live and I don't drive.
But like if you have those
Nowhere
pizzas
delivers.
sitting in the freezer and you're like,
I'm just gonna
fuck
have
it, I'll
that.
make
Exactly.
pizza.
Yeah. I used to have a sweetie jar in my room.
That's it though. If it's so easily accessible, you'll
And
eat that.
I was just like, oh, I'll just have 1 or 2, and next thing I eat like 4 or 5 handfuls. I'm like, why'd I even eat those? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, why bother?
I wasn't even hungry, kind of thing.
But I love being at work and just thinking what I'm gonna do, because I always base my like foods and stuff around things I'm gonna do. So I can't wait to like go home, sit down and play some Last of Us and have a nice pizza with it. Or
could you do that though? Could you eat a pizza while playing a game?
I have done.
Yeah.
But
it just doesn't work.
9 times out of 10, I'll eat the pizza,
And
then I'll play the Last of Us, or vice versa.
That's kind of what I was on about. Is like whenever I want to get home, I've got to go do something after work, and then I get home and I've got like 2 hours to play Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I would eat into that Fallout time by about a half an hour, preparing and eating the food.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I could not have the food, play a Fallout for 2 hours, and then tomorrow at lunch I'm gonna treat myself to a Boojum. You know what I mean? That's kind of my philosophy whenever I'm doing shit like that.
It's so psychological.
It really is, actually.
Because that with me, I'd just be like, oh, I'll just eat anyway, and I'll still just play 2 hours of Fallout, and then I'll go to bed.
That'll
be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of gets me. All this talk kind of gets me
hungry.
Hyped. It's made me very hungry, but it kind of gets me hyped because I kind of want to do a couple of food challenges, especially for the channel.
It's gonna be a problem for me talking about this, Chris, because I'm currently doing OMAD today.
Are you?
I've had 1 meal today.
You're joking.
No, serious. Actually, I just realised because I broke it there with the tea, technically, because it's over 50 calories. Roughly, with the sugar.
With the sugar, yeah.
So I'm not doing OMAD, so go ahead, let's speak.
I really want to do a couple of challenges, and we've talked about this.
Yeah.
I like to do the 10,000 calorie, just because it's like a staple YouTube video. You know, you do
I would love to do these as well, but I would come so far short of 10,000 calories.
I think 10,000 is gettable.
I think for you, it's definitely gettable.
I don't know.
You're the man who goes to McDonald's and gets cheeseburgers.
I think, yeah.
As a side order.
Side order of
for his 3 main meals.
I think I could do it. I think, though, I would feel very sick afterwards, though.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know why.
No, you will, no matter. 10,000 calories in one day?
Yeah.
That's like what? That's about 3 or 4 times what you would normally take in a day? About 3 times, maybe?
Yeah.
That's about 5 times more than I would normally take in a day. Like, that would fuck me up. Like.
Yeah. I must start counting my calories again, because I don't at the minute. Not unless I'm like
dieting. Interesting to see.
Yeah, I'd like to know what I'm on and then how much further I'd have to go. I'd love to do like a boojum kind of challenge. We've talked about this
we
as
said
well.
this already.
Boojum would be good because I'd like to know how much I could eat. It's quite heavy food. It's
Oh,
dense food.
It is dense.
You know,
heavy.
so I don't know.
There's a lot of filling. Like there's a lot of rice and stuff. In
Rice
it as
is
well.
filling.
It's gonna
you
fill
know.
you up.
Proteins are filling.
I think there's about 1,200, 1,300 calories in a boojum on average.
What is that, a bowl or is it a wrap?
That's a wrap with like a single meat.
I wonder what a bowl is.
It wouldn't be much more. It actually might be a bit less because the wrap's not there.
Mm-hmm. You do get a good bit in the bowl, though.
You do,
But
you
rice hasn't got a whole pile of calories in it. That's
It
the only
doesn't?
thing.
No.
No.
No, see, they do lob the right bit of rice into it.
Rice doesn't have an enormous amount. The sauces and stuff might contribute.
They would
to
actually
that.
add quite a bit.
Salsa,
yeah.
guacamole, sour cream. That'll
Sour
all
cream.
add quite a bit of the fats. I'd like to know because I think 10,000 boojum calorie.
I think no matter what way or what toppings you're getting, for 10,000 calories out of a boojum, you're talking like 7 or 8 boojums in a day.
I think so.
Yeah, and that's 7. That's essentially 7 dinners in a day, which isn't unrealistic.
Fuck, it would be 700. I was sitting thinking it'd be 5, but then each one would have to be 2.5.
For
No,
5, yeah,
2,000 calories.
Yeah, 2,000 calories. So I don't think you're gonna hit.
No.
Unless you're just like fucking layering it in like
You'd have
maple
to
syrup or
Yeah,
something.
you'd oh well, we could. You have to play it smart, I guess.
Yeah. You can't drink your calories in a 10,000
I wouldn't.
calorie?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, some people do, but I think people drink their calories when they go to like 30, 40,000 calories, and that's fair enough. You want to try to consume that amount. You can drink a gallon of
30,000
oil.
calories
Mm.
in a day?
Yeah, I've seen
That must be like full on bodybuilders.
Man,
like.
no, that's like, that guy. Man, Beard Food. He's like he's a guy from Leeds,
Shit.
and he's really really skinny, like, and he just has a big beard, but like the guy consumes like 50, 60, 70,000 calories in like 24 hours, 48 hours, like, you know, these ridiculous challenges, and you're like, where are you putting this food?
Some people, yeah, but I think like a lot of speed eaters are real skinny people as well.
It's just technique.
They just
You know,
fucking fit it into their body some way.
That Matt Stoney, he's like that
Yeah.
as well, like, you know,
What the
ridiculous.
fuck?
I'd love to do a cereal challenge as well,
That would actually be excellent.
because I love cereal.
Have you ever seen the Matt Stoney video where he took? You'd love that. You should do this actually. He made a cereal bowl out of Chips Ahoy.
Oh my
Cookies?
god, I love Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, and he just drenched it with milk, and he just eat like I think he counted it was like a couple of hundred of Chips Ahoy. It was like maybe 10 or 20 packs.
That's brilliant. I
Yeah.
love Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, I think that'd be going for you to try.
The Michael Phelps challenge, his like 12,000 calorie challenge. That was another one, but that's an insane amount of food.
And it's pizza and fucking pasta.
It's
so
dense
heavy.
foods. Like,
It
you
would
have to
sit
make
in
most
you
of it.
so
I'd have to go
bad.
for a run or something that day.
You die, Chris, if you ran with that in you.
Yeah, but I'd have to try. I need to get rid of the calories. I'd big long hike. But then if I'm hiking, I'm wasting time that could be spent eating.
You're gonna go for a hike, but all you're gonna do, you're gonna have 10 feet and you're gonna bulk
I know,
all
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
For
It'd
the
be
rest
be
of the
very
day.
interesting to try some challenges, especially for this.
I mean, I'm game.
Yeah.
No matter what. McDonald's is the one I've always wanted to do.
McDonald's, yeah.
Just McDonald's. Go into McDonald's. Well, going to McDonald's about 4 or 5 times
Yeah.
throughout the day, and
Yeah.
then just hit your 10,000 calories out of just raw McDonald's foods.
McDonald's, let's do that one, because that's a very, like, it's not just an easy one to do, but it's doable.
Doable, yeah.
Because I've seen, like, you could eat a pizza maybe 2,000 calories, 2,500 calories. After a pizza, like, I don't know about you,
You're
but I'm
fucked.
stuffed. Like,
Yeah.
I am properly stuffed, like, you know, so.
Pizza so if you're doing pizza, you would have to do like wake up at like 8 and have a pizza.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't be fit for another pizza till about like
I can tell
2,
you,
3
I think
o'clock. 6
cheeseburgers from McDonald's, 6 basic cheeseburgers, 2 large fries, a milkshake, and 2 apple pies is only 3,000 calories.
oh fuck. That's a lot.
Because I used to be a meal I would have had after the gym, like a cheap meal after the gym. I used to love that. Heavily inspired by C.T. Fletcher. Guy used to eat like 4 Big Macs a day in the height of his like power building career,
Jesus fuck.
his powerlifting career, and I just always used to think like I'd love to do that, like, but I just wouldn't be making the most of those calories to justify eating
You have
that
to.
amount.
You really have to be working hard.
Oh, like crazy
to
hard,
justify
like,
that.
and I don't. But yeah, we should definitely do some food. We will do some food challenges.
I like that.
Um,
I'll do some fasting challenges. I'll fast
Fasting.
for a week.
could you fast for? I mean, you could.
I definitely could. I don't think I would though.
No, your body'd be fucked. That
Oh,
guy, Man
It'd
Beard
fuck
Food.
up, yeah,
He
your hormone system.
he said it before a couple of his videos. You check him out. He's been like oh yeah, so I've like not eaten for like 2 days now in preparation for this. I'm like, surely that's worse. Doesn't your stomach shrink or something? Or is that myth?
I don't know. Like,
I mean, your stomach can't shrink.
yeah, but like your stomach, it definitely expands. You know,
Yeah.
it expands a lot. to
But just
accommodate
go
food,
back
like-
to like regular size.
yeah,
It's
regular.
not going to like
size,
shrink
probably.
anymore.
I think if you're the type of person who can eat like the 30,000 calories,
Yeah.
the amount of shrinkage over 2 days isn't gonna
It's not
reduce
good,
that
no,
capability
no.
too much. He's obviously just making it so his stomach is ready to accept everything.
A
that he
gluttonous
throws
amount
in
of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Let's go for that. Let's try that.
All right, we'll do it tonight
Yeah,
after this.
10,000 calories after this.
Fuck.
No, we'll do that. We'll do a 10,000 calorie McDonald's one to start us off, and if the video goes well, it'll give us the incentive to just keep going.
And like, it's not even like we need motivation to do it. Like, I would happily eat 10,000 calories of McDonald's. Like,
I mean, DLB Fitness, he did his
oh yeah,
10,000 calorie challenge. Guy did well.
yeah.
I think he did it. Yeah, he did do it.
He did do it. Yeah, he
And then
did
I think
pretty
he-
well.
He
Actually,
did one. He did like an American one, I think, as well. Whenever
Like
he
when
was
he
out
was
in
over
America
America?
for the summer. I'm not sure if he did it there though. I forget how that one finished up. But I mean, yeah,
we can do it.
yeah.
You could definitely do it.
I think I can do it.
Yeah,
I think I have to be food
I'll be there
smart
waving
though.
the flag.
One
trying to-
giant breakfast, like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Then a giant lunch, and then nothing till about 7 o'clock that evening, and then get the rest of the calories in. Then
Yeah, just dinner.
a lot of these
Snacks.
that's
then
where
like
I
a
see a lot
midnight
of people
snack.
go wrong. Now, to make a good video and to make it a very watchable video, it's better if like you're snacking and eating loads of different little foods because you're like, oh, that's cool. But my God, that's rough in your stomach. Like,
Eating multiple little snacks.
yeah, like if I'm
Yeah,
having
yeah.
like McDonald's and afterwards I'm gonna have a couple of bars and a packet of sweets and stuff like that. I'm like, oh God,
Yeah,
You
you'd
know.
rather just big
just
sessions of
ridiculous
eating.
foods. Yeah,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
massive foods. Still make it an entertaining video.
It will, and it'll be very entertaining.
All
to
right,
eat
let's do that
all
then.
food.
Lee. Anything else you want to touch on? An intermittent fasting, OMAD.
5-2 is another one a lot of people do.
5-2?
5-2, because you said about your man fasting 2 days of the
Yeah.
week. So 5-2 is essentially you fast 2 days of the week and you eat whatever you
24
want.
hour fast.
More, yeah. Some people it got like popularized recently, or
Right.
not recently, but maybe 5-10 years ago, and it was kind of like if you keep it under 500 calories 2 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the week you can eat whatever you want, and you lose weight, and you probably will on the whole of the thing, because 500 calories is like
Nothing.
it's really not a lot for a whole day.
No.
But no, a lot of people would do, because I follow intermittent fasting quite a bit,
Okay.
and there's kind of intermittent fasting, and then there's fasting. There's a subreddit called fasting.
Okay.
And they fast. They talk, I'm going to do a week's fast. I'm going to do a month's fast.
What?
Yeah, these are the people who really believe in the power of like fasting has proper health benefits for your body, longevity. Like this is going to make you a healthier human being because putting your body on this system is more efficient, blah, blah, blah. I don't know about that. I'm not convinced about that because it doesn't really give me the practical, results that you get from just not eating as much.
I wouldn't be convinced in that either. I mean, at the end of the day, we're made to eat food.
Yeah, we're made to eat
We have
food,
to eat food.
but we're not made to eat food necessarily every day.
I think it takes something like 600 calories for your brain to function at a normal basic level.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
those calories could be in your body.
oh yeah, they could
for
already be
2-3
there.
days,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course, yeah.
We're definitely not. I don't think we're built to eat food every day necessarily, because I don't think we did
No.
at the start. It's only from whenever we, as the human race, worked out how to do agriculture to grow grains.
Yeah.
Have steady supply of food.
Yeah.
That happened. Before it was literally get food when we can
Yeah.
and eat it immediately.
Yeah.
Rather than
Yeah,
kind of
100%,
storing
yeah.
and keeping. But
You just ate what you had basically.
5-2 is another one you can do. I've never done 5-2,
No.
and I don't think I have much interest in doing it. I'm just going to keep doing what works for me. And that's at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. It's about finding something that works for you. If you're dieting, this might be a way to work with that,
Yeah.
or maybe this might be an alternative to dieting. A lot of people think it's an alternative to dieting,
dieting,
but it kind of is, but it's not necessarily. You can still gain weight doing intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
It's not even that difficult. Like you could just eat two if you eat, say, a boujum at
Yeah.
lunch
Yeah.
and another one at dinner,
Dinner.
you're already over your
Your
maintenance.
deal. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's not impossible
Still
to
have
actually
be,
gain
you
weight.
still
doing
have
this.
to be smart about the food you're consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people say it makes it easier as well to burn fat. That is a purported benefit. Like your body is more inclined to burn fat if you're fasting.
That is true. Your body turns to fat as its fuel source.
Yeah, so you have maybe that benefit there, but I don't know. I'm not convinced that that's a process that
That's
can
what
happen.
keto's like as well. You get rid of
Yeah.
carbohydrates, you use fat as your
But that keto takes about a week, 2 weeks to adjust to.
to
So I-
get to the
yeah,
ketosis.
I don't think that you can gain them benefits by a day of fasting.
No,
Maybe consistent
I'd be
fasting over the
skeptical.
week.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Those are the purported benefits. And maybe just look into it if you're interested. I would certainly recommend it. And it has worked really well for me.
It'd be interesting to hear if anybody who listens to this podcast
Yeah.
has done any kind of like, you know, these not fads or fad diets, but if you have done anything like this, like keto diets.
Did it work for you? Or, you know, what was
paleo? Isn't it paleo?
Paleo is another one.
Paleo is another big one. I would like to do, you know, the kind of like caveman diet, nuts, grains, meat. I love red meat.
This is the thing, though. Red meat's bad for you, apparently.
Yeah.
But we don't, you know, these things change so frequently.
Eggs were bad for you at one point as well. Eating too many eggs. Cholesterol was a bad thing. I mean,
we can't be sure. We just can't be sure.
Yeah.
There's not enough study done. Like, but I mean, you might as well just do the thing that works for you.
Yeah.
That's not making you feel unwell. Do that thing.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
Do it, guys.
I have a weakness to snacking.
Do you?
Big time. I love snacking. It's not that I love snacking. I love food and I love trying new food. So if someone comes along and is like, do you want to try this? I'd be like,
you'll say yeah.
Oh, God. I have to try not to.
Funny enough, no, I'm not a snacker that much.
Yeah.
I like getting, like, snacks, but I'll eat them with the meal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I'm like that. But I mean, God, I love trying new food.
Yeah.
I love it, yeah. I really want an Indian now that I've said Indian again.
Do it, Chris.
Because I had...
The weekend is yours.
I had for my lunch, like one of the days last week at work, I bought like this butter chicken sauce, like an Indian butter chicken sauce. Had it with my rice and chicken, and then bought naan breads as well. Made those. Had like 2 naan breads, big thing of rice, butter, chicken, and then a punnet of blueberries. I have a lot of blueberries in my diet at the minute.
Good. Blueberries contain antioxidants.
Antioxidants, yeah. Yes. Well done. Vitamin C and all that kind of... All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
Love blueberries day. But yeah, maybe a juice diet, a juice cleanse.
Oh, don't talk
juice
to me
cleanse.
That there kind of crap.
No, I don't believe in that at all, man.
If all you're drinking is juice, you'll probably lose weight, but that doesn't necessarily mean
it's not good weight.
Cleansing your body. The toxins.
No.
Detox.
Drink my own piss. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I think that's
good as well.
I think I've covered what I wanted to say about it.
I was more than thrilled to hear that side. Yeah, I've learned a lot of new stuff tonight. 5'2", 18'6",
24/11.
OMAD can be a period of time, not just one meal a day. It can be like a 2-hour window.
But yeah,
excellent.
The most important thing is you do you.
You do you. I'll do me. Moving on then. Let me see. I had games down here, do I?
I know we did
normally
the games.
Talk about games.
Yeah, we did the games, Chris. We did it.
You're going to continue with Horizon?
Yeah, for
Tell
sure.
me about Horizon, because you didn't really touch on it.
I said I was playing it. So I got... Okay, it opened up, but I'm intrigued enough. The only thing really that has grabbed me at the moment so far is this whole, like... I forget what they call them, but like the old people, you know, the people of the world before whatever happened.
Are they called the mothers?
I don't know. I don't fucking clue. But like they're called like... Not the elders or like the first people or something like that. When they're talking about that world, I am really interested. I want to know what happened, how did they get there, what was the world like. I am so intrigued. Whenever Aloy finds the focus.
The
focus and the sort of things pop up and there's like people and their stories, you can listen to tapes and stuff. I'm like, this is really interesting. The robot animals are pretty cool.
They're amazing.
They're pretty cool.
As you go on, you find more and more.
They probably get better and
species. Because I talked to Sinker about this as well, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, they're okay." And I was like, "Have you seen like a snap maw? Have you seen like, you know, the big griffin ones? Have you seen like the T-Rex ones?" He was like, "What?"
Yeah. No, because all we've seen so far are kind of basically like fairly basic ones. That's fine. I'm expecting things to get more going that their way. And the combat's nice. Yeah. It feels really, handles really well. Yeah. It handles really well.
Yeah. I need you to get further into the story. Once you start seeing the lands and the different places you go, the game didn't open up for me until you'll know there's a part in the story where you move to like a different kind of land. And then you're like, holy shit.
No, yeah. I'm expecting it to blow open.
Yeah, very
and you've mentioned that the story is one of the best parts for you.
Yeah.
That is definitely what is intriguing
me
so far.
100%. I thoroughly.
Why are they outcasts, Chris?
I know.
That's got me interested.
Story's very good, especially if you continue to pick up the like little holotape kind of things that you find.
Yeah, I do listen
to those. Yeah, I would pay attention to those. And yes, this is another thing as well. I would, on your playthrough, if you're going through it, try to do everything at once. Don't go for the main story and then
do the side quest.
And then think I'm gonna do not even the side quest, but side quests aren't so much. But the So there's what are they called? Like the trials. There's different trials you can do.
Oh, okay.
Where you earn like a sun, a moon, and a star, like pendant for a different person. It teaches you different skills. I would recommend doing those.
As soon as they're available.
Not as soon as, well, you can do them as soon as you're available. You might find some of them quite difficult as soon as they become available, but definitely do them. Look for I think it's like there's like 4 or 5 different like single points on the map. They're like these climbs that Aloy has to do to get the specific point. You find like a collectible,
Okay,
like it's like an antique. They're very, very good. Find those as well. And do all that kind of stuff as well as you're doing the main story.
Yeah,
So break it down like that. So you're doing them as the story progresses.
So as I'm moving through the map, kind of hit all those points.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I went first of all and just found all of the, the big tall. Have you scaled one of those yet?
No, not
the
yet.
long
No,
necks.
I haven't seen those yet. No.
Well, when you do,
Yeah.
you'll be bitten by it. You kind of be like, I kind of want to unlock that part of the map and this part and this part, and then as they become, very, very good, very good game. Very good.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to get further and further into it. But it's hard. It's hard to just like commit myself to it whenever in the back of my head I'm going, I kind of want to play Fallout right now.
Man, like that's it. Like let's talk a little bit about this because I'm so into Fallout and I'm not playing Fallout.
Yeah,
I like the story, the lore, everything right now has just got me like.
It's the hype.
Just
Fallout
has me.
76.
They've done it so well.
They have done it really
It's got me to the point where I actually want to buy. Not that I'll be able to play it here, but the collector's edition of 76, just so I get the power armor helmet.
The helmet,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And a map that glows in the dark.
Obviously, you need that.
I mean, I don't know what it is, man. I didn't realize how much there was to Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Until I started looking at it.
It's not even Fallout 4. It's,
it's
like
the Fallout world.
Yeah,
the
there's
lore.
so much in there.
It's brilliant.
Because you never played 3 either, and like
No.
there's just so much there, man.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I really want to get into it. I'm listening to, as I was saying, that guy Oxhorn who does the lore. He's brilliant.
Cool.
And some of the stuff that I'm picking up on before I even go into it is so cool. I also watched, I don't know if you've seen our YouTube search history lately, but I was like showing Aaron like a load of different game trailers and stuff. We watched the Reach one again.
Oh
man, that's one of the best trailers ever.
Full
We
stop.
both were sitting at the end of it just with goosebumps.
Just
The guy flying up into the Covenant spaceship.
And the piano music. Dum, bum,
Yeah.
bum.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
And it
epic.
just shows it and it's like just remember Reach.
Just
Oh
fantastic.
my god.
Oh my god!
What?
This was news, and I didn't even fucking pick up on it. And I'm a massive Halo fan. It's
Yeah.
only because it's obvious they're like main topic this week. There's a Halo TV show.
That's
being
right, yes, it's
made
been announced, yes.
by Showtime.
Yes.
This could be amazing.
Yes.
See if they capture just what you've described.
The Reach.
with Reach.
Yes.
If they can,
Because that advertisement was phenomenal.
if you can recreate that, and it's live action. It's a
Yeah.
live action fucking advert or trailer.
Yep.
You can just recreate that atmosphere with that music.
Yeah.
That kind of ambience and the kind of like desperation of that.
Yeah.
You have a fucking hit.
I wonder
on
when
your
it's going to be
hands.
set.
Yeah, that's it. There's so many options. They could go Reach kind of timeline before Chief's story. They
Yeah.
could do during Chief's story.
Like, do you
They
think
could
his
do-
chief could be in it, or do you
don't
think,
think
is
he
it just going to be
should
someone that you hear of? I think it should be like a
Yeah.
you hear the characters talking of this person,
the Master Chief? Like.
Yeah,
Because we know we've played the games. We know he is a legend because
Yeah.
we've done the things that he does.
yeah.
So if you're kind of like watching the show, you can like hear about
Hear about
things that you played.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
Rather than just showing you the things you've played because you've done that. I'd love the idea of just kind of like. Did you ever see the trailers for Halo 3? It's kind of like people are on the ground. It's like there's some soldiers on the ground. They're kind of like waiting for Chief.
No,
That's absolutely brilliant. It's kind of like there's these veterans and they're telling their story about the war
right.
on Earth.
Okay.
And they're like going, and they're just describing like what was happening. We were
Yeah.
just on the ground and we knew the Chief was up there, but we couldn't get him down. And then it goes to like a live action shot of like them just like fighting the brutes.
Yeah,
And it's kind of like Chief is there, you know, you never see Chief, but he's up in like a pelican or something. They're
Yeah.
just kind of, we needed to clear the whatever, the LZ to get the Chief down.
I love the way he's just such a hero, like
Yeah.
such a legend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like this is for the chief, and you know, the chief is this. Oh,
even
it's so-
among the Covenant, like the baddies, he is the demon. Like
Yeah.
he is just something else. Like he's
Yeah.
a league above. And like, yeah, I don't think you should feature him. He shouldn't be the
No.
main character. Definitely not the main character. He shouldn't even be a side character. But have him there.
He should be in the lore anyway.
Yeah, the
He will be in
repercussions
the-
of his actions should be felt throughout the show. If it could be before Chief, sort of
Right enough, yeah.
main actions. But yeah, no, need to focus on a sort of a dedicated story within what happens in Halo.
Is there any word on when this is coming?
2019. I think it's going to shoot the start of 2019, so maybe the end of 2019 or start of 2020 before we see it.
So excited.
I am so excited.
Because we have the Lord of the Ring with the Middle Earth.
We have Middle Earth. We have The Witcher.
The Witcher. I still haven't played The Witcher, man.
I know, and you should.
I know.
You should just play it.
But I like Skyrim.
Yeah, The Witcher is actually better.
I know it is, and I know it probably will be, but I love
But it is
Skyrim.
different. Like, it's not
I know
just
it's
as
different.
Yeah.
But my God.
I think I think whenever you see The Witcher, because I think if they're going to do anything like what the games are, like with the kind of music and themes, if you see it, you'll want to play it immediately.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the gameplay of The Witcher, you know, if you're just playing like a random mission, it doesn't actually highlight what is so good about it, which is the story, the world, the ambience, the atmosphere, you know.
I like that. Speaking of The Witcher as well, also, we'll definitely have to get, when my one's going on holiday, I'll have the free house again. And we will do the
Lamb?
We'll do the Lamb, but we'll also do just a night just with the Witcher 3 soundtrack.
Yes.
And we'll just tabletop it.
Tabletop.
Downstairs. We'll get Sinker, Sarah, Ashley, and myself, you, a reinvention of the QCon
team.
Yenga.
Younger.
Well, we'll get a good big tabletop thing going. Make a tavern.
Yeah.
We'll get a keg. We'll have mead.
We get a keg. We'll just get a keg.
We'll get a keg. We'll get proper mead cups.
Yeah.
I've wanted to do this for so long.
I'll bring my tankard.
You should.
Yeah, for sure we should do that.
Definitely.
Or if someone's willing, we could do D&D.
Oh my God, D&D would be great. Like,
could be.
I haven't played it, but I'd love to.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add to this?
Not really, no. I mean,
I can't think of anything else I think I need to add to this podcast. It's just we were on such a high from the 100 subscribers today.
I think that's the big takeaway from this is that we finally hit 100.
We hit 100
we're
subscribers.
fucking happy about that.
Yeah, we're very happy, and because of it, it's kind of given us not even a second wind. It's just like another boost.
Yeah,
to
it's just another fucking
get stuff done.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And there has been a bit of content lacking on the channel.
That's because behind the scenes we're kind of planning on changing things, particularly with this podcast.
Yeah,
we're going to change some things with the set. This is the first thing
with
you'll probably
the set,
notice.
with how it goes out.
Yeah, consistency.
How to find us, consistency, things like that there. Because obviously we're not looking to make we're not trying to make a massive push with our gaming videos. I don't think.
At the minute we're kind of focusing on this.
We want to make a push with the podcast. We want people to listen more on a regular basis, and we want to expand our horizons with our
Horizon Zero Dawn,
our topics, and which I think we are doing. I think we're making a good job, but we're slowly but surely just branching out.
The channel is still going to be probably mainly gaming focused,
100%.
but like I think there hasn't been a video for the channel in a bit.
It's gaming focused, but it's an entertainment kind of.
It's going to be more consistent with videos coming in. You know, whether it's going to be Boojum fucking
Xite challenge, whether it's a let's play
of a game,
things that we enjoy to do.
It's going to get more quality-ish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Like, and it's not one of those things where it's like, we're not making content because it's all about quality and we just genuinely want to upload a good quality video.
Yeah.
The next video that we want on that channel
to be really good.
Bar like part of either the Minecraft series or the podcast. Not saying that they're like lacking quality, but they're easy videos to get done.
Yeah.
You know, but we're looking for the next
something different.
Yeah, we want something big, another like Fallout video for us or something like that. You know, where it's just like, but yeah, expect to see that soon as well. This is 55, and if my counting is correct, we have to 59
until we take a break. Would
that be right? I think it's the 6th today. It's the 6th today. This one's gonna go up on the 9th, so that'll be 55, 6 or 7. We'll go to 58.
58, and then we take like a month's break.
A month's break, yeah,
from the podcast. I think.
Just a month to get things right.
Yeah.
Throughout the month of August, there will be no podcast. I don't think.
There might be a couple of videos.
There'll be a couple of videos, sure, but there'll be no podcast until we figure out a couple of things with our mixer.
Yeah.
With our mics.
Our set.
We get our set sorted.
Yeah. And we're gonna kinda couldn't say that.
Gonna kinda.
Not revamp, but reconfigure how we sort of structure.
Yes.
And the focus.
Yes.
And how we actually put it out as well.
Yes.
The method we put it out with.
Yes, 100%.
Gonna change there.
Just to make it a lot more accessible.
Yeah, and easier for us to do, because the minute's kind of convoluted and we don't always hit our targets because it's a bit more awkward than it needs to be.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna streamline the process.
But rest assured, like, what'll still remain is the fact that we love getting together every single week to do a podcast.
Yeah.
Nothing will
Talking-
take away from that.
Talking shade.
Talking shit every single week, and we hope that continues, and we hope that you can be a part of it. And if you want to be a part of it, remember you can find this podcast and all the previous podcasts over at youtube.com. Just search for Xite Gaming until we get our dedicated URL up and running. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done, guys. Just because we hit 100 doesn't mean we want to stop there. We want to keep pushing there.
We got to
We
run
want to
this.
get to 200, then we want to get to 500, then 1,000,
Then 3,000. Then 1,000,000.
then 1,000,000. We're going to go 3,000, 1,000,000.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the logical progression. But no, if you can help us out with that, guys, it would be tremendous. You know, even if it's just letting somebody else know about the channel, that helps.
Or if you're already subscribed and you just want to give us a little boost, leave a wee comment saying, nice.
Good show, good podcast.
Good video, guys.
Or just
Or
press
talk
the
about
like
something
button.
that we if
It's
there's
literally
anything here that
just
like
a click.
if there's anything here that we like even remotely interested you, or you were kind of like, oh, that's a cool topic, just comment and say, yeah.
Oh my god! Or if you just
I
want
like
to
that.
hear us talk about a specific topic.
Oh yeah, holy
that'd
shit,
be
yeah.
fantastic.
If you have any questions, like we would more than happily like discuss.
I think
them,
at this
topic
point now,
ideas.
it's almost like the questions we'll just make into a full blown topic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
If we get one.
I think that's a really easy way to go about it. I think we should go about that when we come back as well. Like, so say for example, we've got a question like, did we enjoy the Incredibles 2 trailer?
We'll
whatever it
do
is?
that as our.
The
yeah.
Incredibles 2 will be our feature that night.
Yeah,
you
which
know?
is coming out the 13th of July, by the
No,
way.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Can't wait indeed. Lots to look forward to. Lots to get on with this weekday. We're amped. We're pumped. We're ready to go. Thank you for joining us on another pleasurable evening in the podcast. Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah. We'll see you all next week. Goodbye. God bless and be safe.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye. Good.